the Golden State Warriors starters. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney.
What can you say? If he starts hitting it from that range, there's nothing you can do.
Here's Morant. The offensive rebound. And it's the Warriors' ball. Outside, Green. And it's Green with the jam.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
With the teardrop. And it's Morant missing. And the Grizzlies, they come in off the loss to the Golden State Warriors. It's good from long range. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
And a wide open look for Bane. Good on the triple.
Making use of these corner spots. Bane is especially dangerous from this area.
And Green gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Brooks, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Outside for Curry, pass to Wiggins. Thompson in the corner. Another three for Golden State.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Tillman passes to Morant. Shoots over Curry. And it's Morant missing. Warriors leading by 9. Thompson for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
There's the pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks. That's short off the rim. Warriors have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Green on its way from Curry for 2. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Morant against Curry. Morant passes to Tillman. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Love the execution. John Morant is big time at breaking down the defense in these sets.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Poole's checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Morant with it. Now Green defending. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Got that one up quick.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Bane. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Solid work inside from Desmond Bane. He doesn't lack confidence attacking down there.
Thompson finds Curry. Poole against Bane. Poole no good. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Here's Brooks driving the lane.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
1:27 left to play in the first. Brooks against Green. And the layup is good. Green's got 6 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Williams comes in for Dylan Brooks. Konchar's checked in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Lamb in there for Klay Thompson. It's stolen by Green. Curry kicks to Poole. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Jones, the pass to Aldama. Clark trying to get open. Aldama can't hit. Warriors leading by 14. Green with the ball. Jones covering. Jacks up a 3. Trains the three-pointer.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Jones. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Now here's Williams, defended by Kuminga. Looking to end the run. The shot by Williams, no good. From deep three-point range, Poole, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight a lot. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Williams is out there with Clark. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Tillman in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Klay, and Draymond Green. The single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Dylan Brooks comes in for Williams. Baines checked in for John Conchar. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. And then for Golden State, Looney's checked in for Green. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga. And it's Thompson in for Jordan Poole. Thompson with the bucket.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Morant missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And here's Green outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Last time in San Francisco, they lost to the Warriors.
It was a loss last time they faced up against each other. A very tightly contested game that they felt they could have won.
It could have gone either way, but unfortunately for them, they ended up on the losing side of that score.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. GA, thanks. Bain with the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Down low. Here's Thompson. Passes it to DiVincenzo. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Tillman passes to Morant to the inside, and he jams it with authority.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Thompson. Fires for 3. Here's Looney. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Looney's got his first points of the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Shot from 12. And another basket for Memphis.
Hard to overstate Morant's shooting ability. It just comes natural to him.
Warriors leading by 15. Thompson right side. Over in the corner, Green. Off target from three-point range. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. During Desmond Bane's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bane's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
And it's Morant missing.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Here's Green, back to Looney, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Friday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors. And then on Monday, they'll tip it off, a road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Warriors leading by 15. Green kicks to DiVincenzo. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. DiVincenzo's got his first 3 points of the game.
The beauty of Draymond as a facilitator, really sees the entire floor.
Brooks, the pass to Tillman. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Looking now at some numbers for Andrew Wiggins. Timeout called the Warriors.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Golden State's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Pass to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. And Poole gets it to go. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks. Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
Here's Jones. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. And Kuminga throws it down.
Such a clever facilitator. Steph Curry is fantastic at noticing when his teammates are uncovered.
Clark against Green. Lobbed up there for Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. "34 seconds left in the second quarter. Jones drives in. It's stolen by Green. Poole on the wing. 12 points for him. Outside for Curry. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 13 points.
Steph makes it look so easy. One of the most efficient offensive players ever.
Takes it inside. Jones, no luck.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside. And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Timberwolves, they're probably the favorites heading into this one. But there's always the possibility of an upset. They'd better stay sharp.
Yeah, never want to give away games you should win. That can come back and bite you right in the... And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage for the Warriors.
Coach has to be loving the all-around production. Each guy carrying his weight. That's a luxury to have, and it's fun to watch.
Yeah, total team effort tonight. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. And while we can, let's find out a little bit about the shooting guards around the league and which of them have had the most assists over the last 10 games. Fifth, Desmond Bane.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. I mean, they can all create their own shot, but their superb ability to set up teammates really stands out.
Offensively, the two guards are so advanced. Their passing is the extra dimension that gives them the leg up on your typical NBA shooting guard.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Looney out there with Wiggins. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Yeah, another turnover. But guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Here's Morant, and the layup's good off the glass. That's now 8 points for John Morant.
Creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
It's Curry outside, and another three for Golden State.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Grizzlies have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Bain passes to Tillman. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Green with the block.
He's a tremendous defender. Draymond Green all over that shot.
Thompson against Morant. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From deep. And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Wiggins? He's putting up about 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Absolutely. Just when you think you've got a good flow going as a scorer, he'll come and shut your water off.
Morant against Curry. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Morant. Morant with another miss. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Wiggins. They kick it out to Green. Back to Looney. Outside Green. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Curry against Morant. Floats one up, and the layup is good. Morant's got 14 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Morant. Morant with another miss. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Wiggins. Up top Curry. From deep three-point range, another 3 for Golden State.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
In the corner, it's Bain. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 10 points for him.
When you need to get 3 points right back, Desmond's the...
Look at that!
Kevin, I'm leaving. I'm gone.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Here's Morant. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Well, Smitty, after his sensational rookie season, I think people knew that John Morant had an unlimited ceiling.
Kevin, now we know it's not just high, it's through the roof. Ja was Rookie of the Year, and he keeps up in his game. We could, Kevin, be looking at an all-time great.
Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
The Grizzlies have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Green with the rebound.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Chalk up 2 there. Poole's got 16.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Morant with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Warriors have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. And here's Poole for 3. They grab their own miss. Out to the wing. Kuminga the pass to Lamb. The 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Morant. Banked in off the glass.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Kuminga. Aldama with the rebound.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Poole's got 19 points.
Picking up from where he left off, I lost count of how many threes he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
Now here's Morant for 3. Poole kicks to Lamb. Back to Poole. It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. Right back after this break. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
All right, great pace, great energy. Keep throwing.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Williams, and it's Conchar into the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And the pass to Aldama. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Chandler scanning the floor. Passes it to Williams. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. when they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Clark sets a screen for Chandler. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Jerome, he's checked in for the Warriors. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Count it.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Jerome, good. Jerome's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to Conshaw. He feeds it to Clark. And they'll get another chance. To the paint. Tries again. Green with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
That one falls. Kuminga's got 5 points in the quarter.
Very smooth finish with the finger roll.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Chandler finds Clark, and Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's Jerome. No good from outside. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Williams against Lamb. Williams dishes to Chandler. And Chandler throws it down.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Here's Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors with some changes. Thompson comes in for Moody. And Curry subbed in for Ty Jerome. And Williams drops them both. Golden State's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Thompson outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Clark, a screen on Lamb. Got it. Good job in the low post. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late in contesting.
3 points. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Curry against Jones. Takes the 13-footer. And here is Clark. No good with the layup. And Thompson puts up a deep 3 and another 3 for Golden State.
There's that signature jumper. Klay Thompson with the picture-perfect mechanics.
Jones against Curry. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And, guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Here's Conchar, defended by DiVincenzo. Here's Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Boy, he launched that one from way outside.
Thompson is just as consistent as they come from three-point land.
Here's Conchar, defended by DiVincenzo. Pass to Aldama. Takes the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Steph, what was the key that had your offense going so well tonight?
Obviously, guys have to make shots, and when we're creating and moving our bodies and the ball's moving, we're not turning it over. You know, we're tough to guard, and everybody had confidence tonight to go out there and make plays. So that's contagious, and we got to find that tomorrow, next game if we want to keep this going.
Obviously, the way you guys want to play, Steph. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
It's easy with the long-range bomb that solar.
All right, I have to go take a shower. So I hope you guys have a good night. Bye.